girl can cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today guys, I'm going to show y'all a quick and easy weeknight meal, and that is my chicken Alfredo bake. So look, go ahead and grab all of your ingredients, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and let's get started. All right, y'all, so look, this is what we're going to do first. We are going to season up our chicken. I have a pound of thinly sliced chicken breast. And just to add, these are not really thinly sliced. This is how they came in the pack. I should have cut them a little bit more because they are super thick. But anyway, go ahead and add in a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of Italian seasonings. And I'm going to add a half teaspoon of black pepper. A heaping now, because this means it's a little bit over. A heaping teaspoon of garlic powder. And then for some additional flavor, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. And this is my salt-free kind, y'all. I added a pinch of salt just for me. But, you know, you can put whatever you like. You like salt or seasoned salt or all-purpose, throw that in there, okay? Go ahead and mix it to combine it. I'm going to use my tongs because they are so handy-dandy and very, very, very easy to use, okay? So, look, go ahead and get your meat, set it to the side, and y'all check this out. I'm going to be using Tsp Rotini. I know some of y'all just like, girl, bye. But guess what? I'm trying to unbig my back. All right, I don't want to have a big back for life. So I'm trying to switch out my carbs for, you know, some healthier options. And it was actually really good. But to add some additional flavor, I salted my water and I added some chicken base just to give it some flavor, y'all. But the texture was perfect. It was great. However, if you don't want to use the chickpea pasta, honey, get you some regular rotini and call it a day. Okay, I'm just using this because that's what I'm going to do. All right. Now, moving on to our chicken. I am over medium-low heat, and the only reason I say medium-low is because you will burn this chicken up in this cast iron skillet. All right, so be careful. But go ahead and place your seasoned chicken breast into your pan so you can sear it. Make sure that pan is hot. I see a lot of times people will put like cold meat in a cold pan and then bring it up to temperature. No, don't do that. Let the pan get hot first, then put the meat over in there. All right, that's how you get that good sear. Now, we're going to sear it on both sides for about 4 to 8 minutes. Occasionally, I'll flip it every now and then just to make sure the cook stays even. But about 4 to 8 minutes should do. If you are a person who is not sure about cooking your chicken breast on the skillet, go ahead and pop them boys in the air fryer or in the oven. Whatever you got to do, cut them up in chunks if you're scared that it's not going to cook all the way through. Because we're not going to mess up this dish because we're scared to cook this chicken. Okay? I added a little bit of water because my skillet was very hot. It was holding a lot of heat, and I just needed to add some moisture to this pan, okay? But go ahead and cook your chicken. Once you get it cooked, and it's nice and cooked all the way through, 165 degrees Fahrenheit internally, go ahead and pull that off. Let it rest for a little bit, and then cut it into strips or into chunks, however you want to do it. Now, if you're using a cast iron skillet, don't get freaked out. All of that grit at the bottom of your skillet is called fond. We're going to keep it, all right? If you're using any other type of skillet, you may or may not have a lot of this, but you know a cast iron skillet holds a lot of heat, all right? But go ahead and throw you in a teaspoon of butter to get this thing going. We're going to add in a small diced onion. If you guys saw in the beginning, the onion was really small, okay? This is about a half cup of onion. Add that in, get that going. If you want to be fancy, go ahead and add you in a shallot, honey. Just cut you up a couple of shallots and put that in there. And to this, we're going to add in a tablespoon of minced garlic. All right, gotta have some garlic in your classic Alfredo sauce. Go ahead and get that going. Remember, we don't want burnt garlic, so don't add it in with the onion. Always add it in after. All right, and as y'all can see, this thing needs to be deglazed. We have to get that fond up. We got to get all of that flavor incorporated so we can get a nice sauce going. And I'm just going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of chicken broth. I use about a half cup of chicken broth so I can get that up. If you have white wine, which I did not have at the time, you can use that as well. But once you scoop it up and scrape it up, go ahead and add you in 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And you guys ask this all the time. Is heavy cream and heavy whipping cream the same thing? Yes, it is. All right. To that, once that heavy cream comes to a light simmer, it may not even have to simmer. Once you see the smoke coming off of it, go ahead and add in 5 ounces of your Parmesan cheese. If you need me to convert that to cups, that's about 2 cups. Maybe a little bit under 2 cups actually. Go ahead and add your Parmesan cheese in, whisk that in, get it nice and smooth, and bring it to a light simmer. Make sure you turn your heat down, you guys. Reduce your heat. Season it up. We're going to add in some black pepper. I'm adding in crushed pepper for a little bit of spice. I'm going in with a 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasonings. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of seasoned salt, or you can add more to your taste. Remember, Parmesan cheese does have a salty flavor to it. So, you know, add it to your own liking. That's up to you. Make sure you turn that heat down, y'all, because this sauce will separate and you don't want that to happen. Now, mix that all in, get it nice and well incorporated. And y'all, at this stage, we're going to start adding in all the other ingredients. So I'm going to add in about 1 or 2 cups of some baby spinach. Get that in there. If you don't want to do spinach, you can do things like broccoli, or you can leave your vegetables out. It's up to you. But I'm adding in some spinach. I'm going to add in my seared chicken that I chopped. That's all my chopped chicken right there. I left it kind of big and chunky. I'm also going to add in the cooked pasta. All right. I boiled about 3/4 of that box. Okay. So about 10 ounces. And you can add as much or as little. But remember, the more you add, the drier your pasta may become. So add it to your liking. I cannot stress that enough, my good kinfolk. Now, this is how much pasta I would like to add. So I'm just going to make sure everything is covered with the sauce. We want this to be nice and ooey gooey, because remember, we're going to throw some cheese on top of this bad boy. And you actually can skip this part, but then it wouldn't be baked Alfredo, right? Right. So go ahead and get you some mozzarella cheese. I'm going to shred it on top just like so. And y'all, this is about to become a quick 20-minute, I'm telling y'all, ooey gooey, cheesy Alfredo bake. Look at that. Top it off with some parsley if you fancy, and a little bit of paprika for color. That's if you want to. And we're going to broil it on low until it's golden brown. Look at that. You don't have to cook it because it's already cooked. All you got to do is broil it. Look at that. Nice and crispy, flavorful. Y'all, all we got to do now is plate it up. And there you have it, guys. Our delicious chicken Alfredo bake, y'all. I'm telling y'all, that rotini came out bussin'. I'm serious. It really was not bad at all. But remember, you can use your own pasta. Totally up to you, okay? But look, as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. And if you try this recipe out, let me know down in the comments. And I will see y'all next time in the next video.